Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting in the AL West, Tommy Lee got the victory on the mound and is
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Texas Rangers and the Oakland A's. The A's aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Sean Manaea is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy certainly could be one of those horses for courses kind of guy. Loves pitching at home. Take a look at those home road splits. They're pretty good. Without question, he's more comfortable pitching at home than he is on the road.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, Dero, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get it.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, we'll see if the Todd father, Todd Frazier, can keep it going. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team. To the plate now, Nick Solak. And
it's fouled away. Minaya is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Grounded to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Willie Calhoun.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Two out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Dero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Rangers set down in order. It's the Rangers nothing. A's coming up on Major League Baseball, The Show. Lance Lynn gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Lance Lynn is a strike-throwing machine, not an overpowering guy. He's 92 to 95 miles an hour. He's going to throw 60 to 70% fastballs. Does have the slider and does use his changeup. He's primarily a fastball-type pitcher. If he has that good breaking ball, he could be really tough.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the play. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Santana is right there, 1 down.
Batting second, the third baseman, Christian Carter.
Stepping up now, Christian Carter. He's a guy hoping to finish strong in the season's final month. Definitely in the discussion for Rookie of the Year honors. Here's the first pitch to him. Back up the middle. Andrus fields it cleanly. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting third, the center fielder, Kenny Lofton.
So stepping in, Kenny Lofton. First shot for him here, and with the season winding down, he's closing in on a league batting title.
Not only does this guy hit for high average, D-Row, he can also get on base in the top 3 in the league in on-base percentage.
Yeah, he's an aggressive at-bat, Dan. You got to work to get this guy out. He's a pitcher's nightmare. Not always looking to drive the ball out of the ballpark. He's got one of the best eyes in the business, and it shows in his batting average. Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Oh, and he turns on this fastball and sends it out to deep left field. And I would say he got just about all of that one as this ball is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left, and even 40 home runs on the year for him now. And the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up, he's definitely going to be in the conversation for some of the year-end awards.
Striding into the box, Darnell Mason. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Hit hard to short, and that's through for a base hit. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning. swing in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy, but that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
Digging in, Matt Olson. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Lynn comes set. First pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ross leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. The 0-2 once more. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Is crushed. Where will this one end up? And gone up into the second deck. For a two-run home run. Home run number 42 on the season as the nothing.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Batting seventh.
Into the box now, TJ Page, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Santana is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. It's the A's 4 and the Rangers nothing. Here's Joey Gallo now. His career numbers against Minaya, just a 2 for 14 line, so advantage pitcher here. He's taken him deep once. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
As an offense right here, 4-0, you can't let that get away from you. You're a grand slam from tying this one up. Everyone take a deep breath and just start getting some guys on base.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Ross arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Batting fifth.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
So now to the plate, Robinson Chirinos. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 11 home runs and 38 runs batted in. The windup and the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
At the plate, Danny Santana. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. The pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Fouled off. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They trail here 4-0. In now, Marcus Semien. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
You know, D-Row, this guy's been white hot all season long. Needs to pick the pace up, though. Second right now in average in the league.
I agree with you, Dan. He's going to get hot if he wants to chase down this coveted batting title. He's got to find a way to not chase the numbers and trust the process each time he steps in the box. 0-1
count. Here it comes. Boy, and here's a drive deep left field, and the long ball's going to bite him for the 3rd time today as this one is gone. A home run. It's a solo shot for Marcus Semien, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, and the A's add on more. It's now a 5-0 game.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like he did.
Settling in now, Austin Allen, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action.
Allen.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Cole is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And let's focus our attention on the Todd father. Soft hands, big-time arm across the diamond, and former home run derby champion. And he's from Jersey. Don't hate.
In now, Ramon Laureano. He swings and grounds it to short. Andrus has it. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Now batting.
So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And as you see, they're 2 away from the bottom spot in that category. 13th best, if you will, in the AL. Stepping in, Christian Carter. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
He'll get it into second, and that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Joe Palumbo is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Kenny Lofton will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. This is line to left. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More from the show Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations.
Back now in Oakland, home of the A's, who've certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. To start the day, they've given up the fewest home runs of any other pitching staff in the league, which has certainly led to accumulating one of the best ERAs in the league as well. One of their pitchers told me, all of our guys have stuff that dances around. We don't throw a lot of straight stuff, so we make it really tough on hitters to barrel us up. Especially in today's game, limiting the home run ball is a great avenue to success, guys.
Leading off for the Rangers.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's Todd Frazier now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
A ball and a strike. Frazier, or the Todd father as he's affectionately called. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that one finds the target on the outside corner. 2-2.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And the pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Still 2-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in, Hunter Cole. He was hitless in the shutout last night. First offering on its way. Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ballgame. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ronald Guzman stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Darnell Mason.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Gallo has him played perfectly as he put step of the way on MLB The Show. So digging in now, Cooper Ross. He reached on a single in his first try. And now a pitch on the way. Drilled on the ground to short. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home 3rd.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Olson.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. A solo shot that time for Matt Olson. His second of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game: if this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
At the plate now, TJ
right
Page.
TJ.
High and deep to left center field. Going back is the center fielder. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 14 on the season as this lead swells to 7-0. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the A's 7 and the Rangers nothing. Here's Elvis Andrus now. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here it comes now to Andrus. And he fouls this one off. And he lays off for ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Here's a little chopper up the middle, scooped up, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
At the plate, Nick Solak. First pitch on its way. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Skied into straightaway right. Page is there, 2 down.
The batter, number 5, designated hitter, Willie Calhoun.
Striding forward now is the DH, Willie Calhoun. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. In his career, Calhoun brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down and ordered. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Now at the plate, Austin Allen. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The catcher, Austin Allen.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Hard hit ball towards the hole. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, number 22.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ramon Laureano. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Looking up is the left fielder, and it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field, number 14 on the season, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. To the plate now, Christian Carter.
The third baseman,
Standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Here comes the 0-1. Hard liner to center field. Santana is there, 2 gone.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Next up for the A's, Kenny Lofton. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Frazier's up with it. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. The A's add on to their lead with the solo home run. We played 4. It's the A's 8, and the Rangers nothing. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Joey Gallo.
The pitch. Joey Gallo will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently sits third in the AL in that category. Now to the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. One and one to Chirinos.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Standing in now, Danny Santana. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And the pitch.
Nope. 1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. To 2-2 now.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Colby Allard gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and stepping up as the shortstop, Darnell Mason.
Darnell Mason.
First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Santana will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
The left fielder, number 10, Cooper Ross.
So coming to the plate, Cooper Ross. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's taken for strike 1. Allard, once an Atlanta Brave, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Santana is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Digging in once again, Matt Olson. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Right fielder looking up, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in 1 outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Into the box, TJ Page. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Standing in, Marcus Semien. He comes in 1-for-2 with that home run he hit earlier. From the stretch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Two out with the man at first. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin Allen.
Into the box now, Austin Allen. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 10-0 score.
Not every ball's going to be hit on the screws right there. That one falls in front of the right fielder for a single. Found some green grass.
In now, Ramon Laureano. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit to short. There is Andrus. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The A's lead this one 10-0. Into the box now, Todd Frazier. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
1 and 2.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's
Now
5 straight punch-outs.
right
I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
At the plate now, Hunter Cole. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 delivery.
Ball, that's just out.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
To the plate now, Ronald Guzman. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line towards center field. Lofton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Rangers set down in order. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Striding in once again, Christian
Leading
Carter.
off for the A's, the third baseman, Christian Carter.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 37 on the year as this lead got even wider. I almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
Ariel Jurado gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Kenny Lofton is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Left fielder looking up, still going back. And this one is gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His 2nd home run of the game as the blowout continues. Stepping in now, Darnell Mason. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Here it comes. Fly ball out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He's there and records the first out.
The left fielder, number 10, Cooper Ross.
Ready for another chance? Cooper Ross. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. The throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Matt Olson will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ballgame, as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. First offering on its way. In there, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Line to the right side.
But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
Now here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We're through 6 full. The A's lead this one 12-0. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Fouled off. Now the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Now here it comes. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. And no one will get this one.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Fastball just missed above the zone.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
At the plate, Nick Solak. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. One out, nobody on. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Lifted down the line in left. Carter is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
The batter, number 5, designated hitter, Willie Calhoun.
Next will be the designated hitter, Willie Calhoun. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A bouncer to the left side, and that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. So he was able to take it into the 7th, but the no-hit bid is going to end here with 2 out in inning number 7.
Boy, and Matty, this is when you start really thinking about a no-hitter once you get into the 7th, and it's hard not to look past getting through that last out, but D-Row, it just wasn't meant to be here with 2 outs in the 7th.
No, he's pitched a heck of a game, without question. You can't deny that, but this offense is going to stay on the attack. We'll see if this manager turns it over to the bullpen or allows this guy to finish it on his own.
Joey Gallo stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Down 1-1.
A runner on first with 2 away.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Chopped towards first. Fielded cleanly. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Last half of the 7th here, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, TJ Page. Now the pitch. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one. This one's down to 3rd. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Digging in and looking for more, Marcus Semien. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a ground ball to 3rd, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone and foul, though it had the home run distance. On the ground near home, but it gets foul. down the left field line and deep. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. And he popped him up. And this will land foul. Another 0-2 coming. Now a bouncing ball hit to Frazier down at third. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Allen.
Ready once again, Austin Allen. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Line to the right side.
But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Hit down the line at first. 2 out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, the tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. But they lead it by a count of 12-0. Now in the box, Robinson Chirinos. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First pitch on its way. Now a drive by Chirinos, deep left field. In there, a base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
So now to the plate, Danny Santana, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch stays alive, still 0-2. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. Ready with another 0-2. Soft grounder left side. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Stepping into the box, Todd Frazier. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Frazier.
Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. He's set and the pitch.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the eighth. He's a pitch away from 100.
Man, I love this right now. He's given it everything he has, given this team depth, allowing the manager to pick some serious matchups when it comes to going to the bullpen, Dan.
Boy, you nailed that, D-Road. Now you could go to your go-to guys, the troubleshooters, the guy you want to bring into close games. Anytime a starter can get you through 7 innings, the 8th inning, it's a bonus. A job well done so far.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. None out, runners at first and second. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Cole.
Standing in now, Hunter Cole, as he grounds one briskly to short. Reined in, and they get the force for the 2nd out. And a little surprising, perhaps, that he wouldn't try for 2 there, but instead he is able to at least cut down the lead runner at 3rd. Now at the plate, Ronald Guzman, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Inside, ball 1.
Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Rangers leave a pair. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And digging in now, Ramon Laureano.
Number 22.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Line drive, base hit down the line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Luke Farrell enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Into the box, Christian Carter. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
Into the box now, Kenny Lofton, as he puts it on the ground to third. And that's out number 1.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Darnell Mason.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Darnell Mason. He's 1 for 4 for the game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And that is off the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
In now, Cooper Ross, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Throw to first, and he's nailed trying to get back. But they do play to run on the play. And that'll bring up Matt Olson. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And he's looking to do something only a handful of players have ever done. Hit 4 home runs in a single game. And it's fouled away. Here it comes, 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. 3 runs already home here. Check swing grounder to the right side. He's got it. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
The right fielder,
you know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
To the plate now, TJ Page. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We've played 8 full. Oakland is on top in this one, 15-0. Frankie Montes takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 47, Frankie Montes.
So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Elvis Andrus starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. And now a pitch on the way. Struck him out. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
At the plate, Nick Solak.
as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Popped up. Olsen over to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 5, designated hitter, Willie Calhoun.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Willie Calhoun. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First offering on its way. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
A ball and a strike. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. The inning stays alive with 2 out and brings up Joey Gallo next.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Pulled toward right center field. And that's going to be your final out here, and the A's continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over.
And the train just keeps rolling down the track. That's win number 100 on the season, and they've got as good a chance as anybody to win the whole thing.
15-0 the final in this one. Oakland get their 100th victory of the season, best in the division. Not a surprise. Sean Manaea records his 18th win of the year, racking up 14 Ks in doing so. Lance Lynn was unable to work out of the second inning as he saddled with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
3 hours and 58 minutes. Our paid attendance at the Coliseum this afternoon, 47,170. The A's would like to thank you for your attendance and remind you to please drive home safely.